believers of Christ. Hope you're doing well. So today I'll be taking you guys through Genesis 2 verse 25. And it says, "And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed." That's the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So this verse has four main teachings or lessons we can take away from it. The first one, innocence before sin. Here we go. Innocence before sin. Adam and Eve were naked, but felt no shame, because sin had not yet entered the world. This shows that shame is not part of God's original design. It came only after disobedience in Genesis 3 verse 7. That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. We'll get there, man. Yeah, the innocence before sin. They were innocent and naked. And I think happy, but it doesn't say that. But like, okay, I'm sure they were just like, chilling, vibing, man, being naked over there. Then we know what happened, man. We know what comes next, man. Spoiler. I think most Christians know that story. Spoiler alert, man. But crazy how their innocence was very amazing, man. They were naked, man. Like, it's kind of funny when you think about it, but they were naked, man. Damn. Anyways, the purity of God's design for marriage, the second teaching. This verse emphasizes the openness and trust between Adam and Eve. The relationship was free from fear, guilt, or insecurity. This teaches that marriage in God's plan is built on transparency, intimacy, and trust. Yeah, man. Like, if you're naked with the opposite gender and like you don't mind, man, there's trust there, and you're just chill and vibing, man. Like, there's no, man, you get, yeah, man. Like, yeah. So yeah. Oh, this is so sensitive. Shame comes from sin, not from God. The third teaching. God created the human body and relationships to be good. Shame is a result of sin's corruption, not God's original intent. Yeah, that's facts, man. Shame is a vice. It's a vice. Shame, guilt, fear, insecurity, they're all vices. We as Christians should try and avoid those vibrations, energies, frequencies, vices. Yeah, we should just try and avoid at all costs. Today, many struggle with guilt and self-worth, but through Christ, we can be restored to spiritual innocence, like Adam and Eve when they were naked. That's the spiritual innocence we should look for, or aspire to be, or relate to. As seen in Romans 8 verse 1, which is a spoiler. That's a spoiler. We'll get there. That's a spoiler. The importance of spiritual and emotional transparency. Adam and Eve's lack of shame reflects a deep spiritual and emotional openness before sin. In relationships, honesty and trust help us experience the peace and security that God desires for us. Yes. For a relationship to be amazing, it needs to have honesty and trust. We as Christians should trust our partners and be very honest with them, and vice versa, across the board. We as Christians should strive for God's design in marriage, which involves trust, transparency, and love. And the big three, which I talked about in the previous episode. The big three: spiritual, emotional, and physical bonds. We as Christians should understand that sin brings shame, but through Jesus Christ, we can be free and restored, as seen in John 1 verse 9. Again, that's a spoiler, we'll get there. We as Christians should understand a godly marriage is a relationship where there is no fear, insecurity, or deception. Yeah, if there's no fear, guilt, shame, insecurity, deception, my friend, you have a perfect relationship. Like, your relationship is amazing. Okay, not perfect, but amazing, or close to perfect, which is still amazing, and it's godly, and it's ordained by God. So you're doing the right thing. Props to you. We as Christians should be open and honest in our relationship with God and others. Yeah. So that's all I had for today, guys. Thank you very much, and God bless.